Something I use quite a lot in my coaching practice is this idea of actions and consequences. Now, that's nothing new. That's something that probably as a child, your parents would have at some point said to you, every action you take has a consequence. Maybe you've been naughty and now you're going to be punished. Action, consequences. Or maybe it's something you as a parent have said to your children. Every time you take a specific action, there is a consequence. So think of that before you do certain things. But I think it's something that as adults we sometimes forget. It's something that we don't always take into account. We make a decision to do something, but we don't actually think there might be a consequence to this action. And am I willing and able to deal with those consequences? Because if we did that, we would save ourselves a lot of heartache. Because one thing I find is that sometimes we create our own problems, we create our own storms, not always consciously or deliberately, but because we decide to do something and we just don't stop to think, can I deal with the consequences of this action? Can I deal with the fallout if this goes wrong or if this doesn't go the way I presume it will go? The thing is, we're not, we don't have a crystal ball. We can't foresee everything that might happen. But sometimes there are certain actions we're about to take, and it's very clear that if I do A, B is going to happen, or B or C might happen. And so you need to say, can I deal with B? What would happen if B happens? Am I able to deal with that? What would happen if C happens? Am I able to deal with that? Thinking about the consequences of our actions stops us. It creates a little bit of space for us to take a pause and really think carefully about whether what we are about to do or want to do is the right course of action. Because remember, there's some things that once you've, decided to go ahead with a specific thing, it's very difficult to come back from. So actions, consequences might help you make better decisions and save you a lot of suffering and pain.